Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you're watching this. So, I have been thinking quite a bit lately, what is it that is keeping me from doing these video blogs? I used to do them very frequently. I used to do maybe twice or 3 times a week and get them up, and my last several video blogs, there has been quite a few quite a bit of time that has been in between them, and I kept thinking, because I love doing this. I love talking to all of you, and I love spreading the word of hemophilia and getting that word out there, and so people know what it is, and to help fellow hemophiliacs out there and families that are affected with hemophilia, or any other kind of disease that is similar to hemophilia, or just anything in general, really. So I love doing this. I really do. And I was really thinking why it was becoming less and less that I was doing these vlogs. Well, I think I kind of figured out why. During the last few years, while I was having all of these surgeries and I was going through all of these health problems, I think so much had happened that when I started getting better, I was pretty much just kind of lost. And I wasn't really sure where to come back to on my video blogs. Like, exactly where do I start again? Because there's so much to talk about, and I wasn't sure what I should talk about, when I should talk about it. There's just a lot of stuff to cover, and I know that I can cover this stuff over time, but again, where do I start? So I was thinking and thinking, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not necessarily going to start over with the blogs, because I have talked about so much of my life in these blogs, and I've done a lot of video blogs and covered a lot of things that have happened in my past. So I think I'm just going to kind of start over with the main things. Not necessarily go through everything I've talked about in previous blogs, but just kind of like a recap type deal. So yeah. So if you are, new to watching this, my name's Drew. I am now 30 years old, and I am a type A severe hemophiliac. I also suffer from GERDs, which is acid reflux. I have severe osteoarthritis, which is an effect from the hemophilia. And over the last few years, I have been going through some very, very, very serious surgeries. The first surgery went great with an ankle fusion on my right ankle. The left ankle fusion didn't go quite as well. It got to the point where I was going through a little bit over 40 surgeries in 2 years. And of course I'll dig more into that in future blogs. But the gist of that is the operation didn't go as hoped. and they had to put this apparatus on my leg in order to hold the fusion in place, and I ended up getting a very, very serious staph infection in my ankle joint, or the bone. And the problem with the staph infection is when they took the screws out of my ankle that I previously had, there was shards of metal that was still kind of floating around in the joint and around the bone. So whenever they went in to do a debridement, which is they go in and clean out the infected area, so when they went in to do the debridement, it was damn near impossible to get all of the staph out, all the staph infection out, because of these metal shards that were scattered throughout my ankle. And staph infection latches on to foreign bodies, or foreign things that are in the body. And so these little metal pieces were perfect for the staph infection. And what really sucked with this staph infection was that the antibiotics that they were giving me wasn't working, because after all of the surgeries that I was going through, they would have to take a little bit more bone out. For each surgery, they would have to cut a little bit more each time into everything in the ankle, and even above the ankle, a little bit into the tibia. And so it got to the point where there was pretty much no muscle down there anymore. It was just bone and skin. So whenever I would take the antibiotics, there was nothing to take that medicine down to my ankle to fight the infection, because you have your muscle, which is moving blood through. I know it's your arteries that move blood through, but your muscles, give oxygen to that area. And since I really didn't have any muscle down there anymore, there was no way for the antibiotics to get there. So it wasn't being treated. I went on quite a few different things. They tried an open air healing. I had to have a couple picks put in. I had a hone put in my chest, which is a massive catheter that is right here. And then I think I had 3 picks that were put in the underarm, and that leads into the artery to your heart. And the line was just long. And the best part of all of that was I was wide awake when they were doing it. So that was a wonderful, wonderful experience. So yeah, again, I will touch more into all of that. I just kind of wanted to give you a quick synopsis of where I'm going to be starting from again. I'm just going to take it all day by day and everything. So the main reason I do these blogs is to help other hemophiliacs out there. And I mean with anything. If you're having insurance problems, if you're having healthcare problems, if you're having health problems, or anything like that, all you have to do is just get in touch with me. Send me a message here on a message here on YouTube. I also have a Facebook page. So if you look up The Missing Factor, which is the name of this show, if you look up The Missing Factor on Facebook, you can like the page on there, and you'll get updates and everything on there. So check that out. Go look for The Missing Factor on Facebook, and of course my YouTube channel, which is drewskiwolf. I've thought about making a Missing Factor channel, but after having all of the videos that I started out with here on my original account, I have all my subscribers still here. So when this kind of gets a little bit further in and everything like that, maybe I will go to start up another channel. But I've seen other channels out there, when they start up a new channel, they miss, a lot of the subscribers miss out on videos. Because you have, 3, 4, 5 different channels that people are putting up in, and it's kind of difficult to follow them all. So I'm good with just one, and a lot of people know the drewskiwolf name, and a lot of people know the missing factor, which is here. Anyways, that's kind of the gist of everything. Let you know that it's a start. It's a start. It's a brand new start. I'm going to start putting these out again. And I know I've said that like 300 times. But hopefully this time it will be a little bit differently, because I know where I'm going now. I know where I'm starting, and I know the direction that this is going to be heading. So what's going to be great this time around is that we are going to be going on location to different places. It's not all going to be just right here. There's going to be quite a few different video blogs that are going to be outside, in different buildings, different locations. We're going to be doing interviews with other hemophiliacs, with doctors, with medical professionals, with just all kinds of people, which is going to be really neat, because we'll be able to ask questions, and I'll give you a heads up on what we're going to be doing, so you can kind of send me the questions that you think of that I can ask these people. Anyways, everybody have a great night, and I'm really happy to be back, and I'm really happy that you guys are watching again. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. If you're new to this, please like this video, and if you have anything that you need to ask, let me know. So have a great night, everybody. God bless, much love, and talk to you soon. Bye.